What is up, y'all? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. We're here for part 2 in the back 9 at Twin Lakes. Finished at 4 under on the front. Trying to shoot the low round of the year. We're in great shape to do that. We're just going to jump straight into 10 right now, par 3. 180 yards. Going to be pretty much taking dead aim. I'm going to go with a smooth 7-iron here. We need more iron shots just like that one right there. Hopefully that 7-iron swing right there is a sign of things to come here on the back 9. Threw this in here to roughly 10 feet. That is what you love to see. Even had a tad bit of backspin right there. Spun back about 1.5 feet. That's what we're faced with. That's 5 under through 10. Love to see the putter getting hot early here on the back. The goal to shoot our record score for the year is 65, which is 6 under here. There's a par 71, and we're currently at 5 under. So if we keep this up, we're breaking the record today. Number 11, straightaway par 4, 429 yards. I think we're just gonna aim down kind of the left center and let it fade. Down the left side, didn't really fade, stayed pretty straight, but it should be just fine. Right on the edge of the cut line of the fairway and rough. We've got 106 yards left to a front right hole location right there. I normally don't do this, swing hard at wedges, but it's kind of in the taller grass right there, and I think this could fly. So I'm gonna hit a full lob wedge here. That was a little right. I think the distance was okay, just not a great swing. So I've got 2 quick points here that I want to make. First off, from the tee box, this was a pretty wide tee shot. Not a lot of trouble, and sometimes it can be difficult to pick a target when that's the case. So off in the distance, pick out a tree branch, maybe edge of a cloud or something, but get specific, aim small, miss small. That'll help on those very wide tee shots. You kind of wonder why you hit a lot of sloppy tee shots when it's wide open, because you're not really aiming, you're just like, oh, we'll just hit it out there in the fairway. So aim small, miss small. Second point, don't try to hit wedges full like I just did there. We are just off the green here, almost pinned high. That was a really poor swing. When you try to hit wedges full, you're gonna make poor swings. So take a lesson from me. Just choke up, 3/4, take a little more club. The short game really has been in good shape lately. We're onto a massive dogleg right. Goes way back over here. Number 12, par 5, 459. And we're just gonna be aiming there and playing a big cut. You can see right here on the hole mapping, it is like a 90-degree turn, and it's not that far to that corner. Maybe I didn't need it to cut quite as much. We were definitely flirting with the line here. Got 151 left hole location. In my mind, it was kind of one of those tee shots that even if you hit it straight and it doesn't cut as much, it's just rough and another hole over there. So it's gonna be just fine, worth kind of taking on the risk. I'm gonna go with pitching wedge here. Yes, it's a little dirty, don't mind that. And we're just gonna flat it down, give ourselves an eagle look. From here, it looks like it's about 2 feet from back there. It was pretty much right in line with the flag. Unfortunately, a little deep, probably about 18, 20 feet here. But we've got an eagle look. See if we can't get an eagle. First eagle in Pennsylvania. And the pins continue to slam. 6 under. If we go even par or better the rest of the day, we will break our record. And my current low round of the year, not filming, just playing, is 64 back at Nashville Golf, my home club in Nashville. Run number 13 up the hill, par 3, 142, and it is playing back into the wind here. Kind of in between clubs here. And I already talked to you about not liking to hit wedges full, so we're not going to hit a pitching wedge right there. We're going to go with a little 9-iron. It was right on the number, however, 35 feet left. Definitely pulled that, and it just hung on to the edge of the green here. We're on number 14, par 4, plays pretty straight, 398, bends a little to the right, so we're gonna aim kind of left, a little fade. Well, that didn't cut it all. That was a pull snap hook. That's over on a couple holes ago. Well, that was about as bad of a tee shot as I've had in a minute. Got 137. I'm walking over here so I can show you where the flag is. It is right there. That is not a typical miss from me, so we are just going to forget that that ever happened. Put that out of the mind. Don't even worry about it. 137. I'm going to hit a gap wedge because where that pin is, there's not a lot of room long of it. Let's knock it up there and just forget about that drive. Tough to tell on the distance from here, but I made pretty good contact. Walking up here, I am just a little long. It landed like back edge and hop forward. Still not a bad swing, probably about 25 feet to the hole. Go! Putters come up huge for us today. Sometimes pars feel like birdies. That one sure did. Hit a bad tee shot, really hit a pretty bad chip, but made that roughly 6-footer for par there. We're on a number 15, par 4, 424. I don't think this is a driver hole because there is a little creek that runs in between the fairway and the green. I think with driver, we could get pretty close to it. So we're just gonna aim pretty much right at the middle of the green that you see there with 3-iron or 4-wood, haven't decided yet. Obviously that one was pulled quite a bit from where we wanted. You can see the creek right there. Driver would have definitely reached there if I hit it well. Got 138 yards uphill. It does feel like it is slightly into the wind here. So with the uphill, I'm gonna play it close to 150. I'm gonna hit a full pitch and wedge. Whoa, down. All right, probably landed somewhere in there because I did see it hop. We are right there, all working away from us down the slope here. So probably want to land something there, let it trundle on down. MVP of the day right there. Definitely have not struck the ball our best today, but our short game and putter has come up huge. I said the lob wedge was the MVP. The putter is not too far behind. We've had no 3-putts, and we made several solid like 6, 7, 8, 10 footers. We've got another opportunity to score on this hole. Par 5, 413, bends big time to the left, and we're still gonna hit driver here, even though it does look to tighten up there. If we could get this round to like 7 or 8 or 9 under, that would be fun. This is what we're looking at. You can see those 2 carts there. We're gonna be aiming just left of those. This is an extremely sad moment. We went into the crop field. We ran out of real estate. Definitely pushed that one, was aiming further left. However, I don't know if this is a driver hole for me because my miss is normally right, and this is where the real estate ends. This was the line I had it on. We're gonna be taking a penalty, taking a drop right here. So 1 in, taking a drop 2, hitting our 3rd shot, 110 yards. Little left, but I think it could be on a decent number. So for the sake of keeping pace with the course, went ahead and treated that like a hazard there, taking a drop. However, if this was a tournament, obviously I'd have to go back to the tee, re-hit, but for the sake of time today, we're just gonna treat it like a hazard. I was a little long back over there, so we need to get this up and down for our par. This is a par 5. That was a monster save right there for par to keep us bogey free, 6 under through 16 holes. We're on number 17, drivable par 4, maybe with 4-wood, 293. It sits off kind of back in there, so I didn't come here to lay up. We're gonna let it fly. A little right, but it should be in a pretty good little spot there. So there's where it landed. Hop forward, trundled to there, and this is what we're faced with. About 35 yards here. I'm gonna go with the sand wedge because that is a long ways to hit a 60-degree out of a bunker. Let's not get close. From that distance, that is a really quality bunker shot right there. I thought we got to 7 under. We are here on the final hole at Twin Lakes, 6 under par. Par or better, we shoot the record for this year's vlogs thus far, which would be 65. Number 18, par 3, 195. Wind off the left, maybe hurting slightly, so I'm gonna go with a 6-iron. The wind just kind of changed there. It's helping more than I thought it was, so we're gonna go with the 7-iron. Oh, that's what happens when you try to hit something too hard. That is way right. So it looked like it landed up there, trundled across the cart path. I do get relief right there, so we'll get relief like right back in here, free drop. All right, we got a putt for the record of the year. That's why you pay the third baseman the big bucks right there. Well, that was definitely not how I wanted to end it right there with the bogey. We were bogey free until then. And that leaves us at 5 under 66, which ties the record for this year. As for me, Twin Lakes, Pennsylvania. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.